The Galactic Military Academy's combat training facility hummed with the low vibration of energy shields and the metallic clang of practice weapons. Ana Rodriguez stood at the edge of the sparring mat, her compact frame dwarfed by the towering alien cadets around her. At barely 5 feet tall, she looked like a child among giants, but her dark eyes burned with quiet determination. "Look at the little Deathworlder," sneered Zrakth, a 7-foot-tall Corvanian whose chitinous armor gleamed under the training lights. His forearms flexed as he adjusted his combat gear, mandibles clicking in what his species considered laughter. They really scraped the bottom of the barrel for this exchange program. The other alien cadets joined in the mockery. A gelatinous Blorgan wobbled with amusement, while a crystalline Zerithian's body chimed with derision. Only Verk Singh, another human exchange student, remained silent. The tall Sikh cadet watched Ana carefully, recognizing the dangerous stillness in her posture that his own military family had taught him to respect. "Instructor Veltar," Zrakth called to the mantis-like drill sergeant, "surely you don't expect us to waste time sparring with this creature? Her homeworld may have heavy gravity, but she's obviously defective. Look how small she is." Instructor Veltar's compound eyes swiveled to examine Ana. The insectoid alien had trained thousands of cadets from hundreds of species, but these humans were new to him. Their planet, designated as a Class 13 death world, was supposedly one of the most hostile environments in known space. Yet this female looked so fragile. "Combat effectiveness is not determined by size alone, Cadet Zrakath," Veltar clicked. "Perhaps you would care to demonstrate proper technique against the human?" Ana stepped forward without waiting for permission. "I accept the challenge." Zrakh's mandibles spread wide in a predatory grin. His people were renowned warriors, their forearms giving them tremendous advantages in combat. He'd already defeated 3 other cadets that day, including a heavily muscled Gornarian twice his size. "This will be over quickly," Zrakth boasted, flexing all 4 arms. "Try not to break too easily, little Deathworlder. The medical bay has better things to do." The other cadets formed a circle around the mat. Verk crossed his arms, a slight smile playing at his lips. He'd grown up hearing stories from his grandfather about the legendary Gurkhas, and something about Ana's calm demeanor reminded him of those tales. "Combat positions," Veltar announced. "Standard Academy rules. Victory by submission, unconsciousness, or inability to continue." Zrakth immediately charged, his forearms reaching out to grab Ana and end the fight with overwhelming force. In his mind, he'd already won. Grab the small human, lift her up, and squeeze until she yielded. Ana didn't move until the last possible second. Then she flowed like water. Her small size, which the aliens saw as weakness, became her greatest weapon. She slipped between Zrakh's grasping arms like smoke, her movements impossibly fluid and precise. Her right hand shot out and grabbed his lower left arm at the wrist. What happened next defied every expectation in the room. Ana's fingers evolved. On a world where 1.3 g gravity was normal, where every creature was a predator, where humans had clawed their way to the top of the food chain through sheer determination, closed around Zrakh's chitinous wrist with the force of a hydraulic press. The sound was audible throughout the silent training hall, a wet cracking, like branches snapping in a storm. Zrakh's triumphant roar transformed into a shriek of agony as his wrist bones shattered under Ana's grip. His chitinous armor, designed to deflect energy weapons and blade strikes, proved useless against the crushing pressure of human bone and muscle evolved on a death world. But Ana wasn't finished. Using Zrakh's forward momentum against him, she pivoted and threw him over her shoulder with a textbook judo throw. 7 feet of alien warrior slammed into the mat with enough force to crack the reinforced surface. The impact drove the air from his lungs and left him gasping. Ana stood over, him still holding his mangled wrist. Her grip hadn't loosened for even a second. "Yield," she said quietly. I yield." Zrakth gasped, his voice breaking with pain and shock. Ana released him and stepped back. The training hall was completely silent except for Zrakh's labored breathing and the soft hum of the facility's systems. Instructor Veltar's compound eyes focused on Ana with new interest. Medical team to Training Bay 7, he announced calmly. Cadet Zrath requires treatment for compound fractures. As the medical team rushed in with their hover stretcher, Veltar approached Anna. Cadet Rodriguez, your technique was efficient. Thank ye. You, sir, Anna replied, showing no signs of exertion despite having just destroyed an opponent twice her size. Verk walked over, grinning broadly. Reminded me of my grandmother's stories about the old country, he said in English. Small, but mighty. Anna smiled back. My father always said, it's not the size of the fighter, it's the size of the fight in the fighter. Around them, the alien cadets stared in stunned silence. They'd heard about Deathworlders, about the legendary human homeworld where everything was trying to kill you. But seeing it in action was something else entirely. Zrath was loaded onto the medical stretcher, his mangled hand wrapped in stabilizing foam. As he was carried away, he looked back at Anna with something that might have been respect mixed with primal fear. Anyone else care to spar with our Deathworld exchange students? Veltar asked the remaining cadets. No one volunteered. Word spread quickly through the academy about the small human female who had crushed a Corvanian's hand with her bare grip. The mockery stopped immediately. Instead, cadets began asking Anna and Verk for training tips, eager to learn from beings evolved on a world so hostile it had forged them into living weapons. Anna had proven something that day, something every human knew, but the galaxy was just beginning to understand. On Earth, you didn't survive by being the biggest or the strongest. You survived by being the most determined, the most adaptable, and the most willing to do whatever it took to win. The Deathworlders had arrived at the Galactic Military Academy, and the galaxy would never underestimate humanity again.